The ratio of Juan's money to Miguel's money was 7-10. After Juan bought 3 books at $6 each, the ratio of Juan's money to Miguel's money was 1-4. How much money did Miguel have if he didn't spend any money? So we're going to work on this problem visually. And before we draw a picture, we'll really have to understand what we mean by 7-2. When we say the ratio of Juan's money to Miguel's money was 7-10, that simply means if Miguel's money is split into 10 equal parts, Juan's money will be equivalent to 7 of those 10 equal parts. In other words, for every 10 units of money Miguel has, Juan has 7 units, and all the units are the same size. So once again, we have to kind of understand the question before we work on the solution or think about the solution. So I'm going to solve the problem in this manner. I'm going to start with the original ratio. I'm going to pretend Miguel's money can be split into 10 equal parts, then Juan's money can be split into 7 equal parts, and all the 17 parts being the same. That's my first ratio. I represented Juan's money to Miguel's money was 7-10 in the table below. Now, Juan spends $18 on 3 books. And the new ratio turns out to be 1-4. Now, you have to know that Miguel didn't spend any money. So I am going to pretend I'm going to take Miguel's money and split it into 4 equal parts as follows. I cut Miguel's money into 2 equal parts. And then I take each part of Miguel's money and cut it further into 2 equal parts. Now, makes sense that if Miguel's money has 10 equal parts, and if I take his money, cut it into 4 equal parts, each part would each part would contain 2.5 circles. So that makes sense. Now, taking advantage of the second ratio, 1-4, that tells me after Juan spent $18, he was left with only 2.5 circles. Where is that coming from? Well, that's really 1/4 of Miguel's money. This is what he was left with. This is what Juan was left with after he spent $18 on 3 books. And that follows from the ratio 1-4. And that's another way of saying that Juan spent 4.5 circles on the 3 books. So I kind of split the third circle of Juan's money. And that's another way to say that Juan spent this much of his money on 3 books. Now I see 4.5 circles, which is same as 9 half circles. So I'm going to take $18 and divide it by 9, and that gives me $2. Now I can conclude that every half circle represents $2, and that means every circle represents $4. Let's write it down. Now, if every circle represents $4, how much money Miguel has? Well, Miguel has 10 circles. Well, 10 circles are representing the entire amount Miguel has. Each circle represents $4. So Miguel must have 4 times 10 or $40. That's my final answer.